Hi, my name is Laura, and I'm going to talk about my internship in Marta Franco Architecture and Design. Okay, I'm going to talk about the company, the organization, the responsibilities that I had, the achievements, and the conclusion. Okay, Marta Franco Architecture and Design is a small company located in Westmont. They are focused on residential and commercial custom design, especially in interior design, but they work with architecture and landscape as well. They handle all the design, starting from the preliminary proposal, and then they do all the plans, the architectural plan, ceiling plan, millwork, moldings, details, windows and door schedule, landscape, floors, all the finishes. They design the millwork, they select and order the hardware and the furniture, and they design their own furniture. They design the ceiling plan and they select and order the lighting fixtures and the plumbing fixtures and all the accessories like cushions, towels, rugs, pictures, frames, etc. And they supervise all the entire construction process. Okay, here we can see the company organization. The most important person in the company is, of course, the owner. She is not only the owner, she is always in all the process, the design process. She all the time is having meetings with the clients, but she all the days go to the site to check everything. And during my internship, she was working with us all the time, so she's involved in all the process. Then we have the architecture senior and the project manager, and they have some architects and interior designers in the team. So I think it's a very good team. They complement each other very well. Here are my responsibilities, the responsibilities that I had in the company during my internship. First, I work a lot with furniture and hardware. So they gave me some project, and I had to select and design the furniture, do the 3Ds, the presentation to show to the clients, to prepare the quantities and ask for the quotes. And the same for the hardware. Select and compare, do the all the presentations, make a table with the quantities, and ask for the quotes. By the other hand, I had to work in the social media, so I select a lot of renders, pictures, and I work with the pictures in Photoshop. For example, I did videos to the social media. I talk with some suppliers all the time, asking for the quote, and I assist the owner in everything. Okay, here we have my work. This is what I did for the handle selection during the internship. This is one of the plans. This is the second floor, and here I'm showing the handles location. So I put in a presentation all the plans, and I highlighted the millwork, For example, here some tables, some the closets, the cabinetry. Here I have the the vanities, and more closets. Then here I selected a render and some elevations. And on the right, the selection that I did for the pools and knobs. Then I select a color to show in the render and in the elevation the position and the quantity. Here I show a picture of the pool, the name, the size, the finish, and the brand. And here I have a link and the price. And this is what I did for all the rooms in the project. Having the selection of all the rooms, I did the quantities. So I made a table with the selections, the the client details, the name of the supplier, the description, if it was a knob, a handle, the room, the location of the handles, the link, the size, the quantity, and the pictures. I made this because I think it's easier to send it to the suppliers and it's easier to them to give us a quote with this information organized. And finally, this is an example of one of the quotes that we received. Here we have an example of the furniture selection that I did. I always did three options for the client. I took in consideration the size, the finish of the other furniture inside the room, and the budget. That was really important for the client. So I I decided to put three options and then they had to choose. Okay. And this is an example of a custom furniture. In this case, we designed a bed and a bench for a master bedroom. So here we are showing all the different materials, all the different measurements, the colors, and the relationship between the bed and the bench. This is another example. I took this picture from internet, but I did some changes in Photoshop to show the client what we wanted to propose. And here we can see three different options with three different sofas for a family room with different location to show to the client. Here we have an example of one of my emails with the suppliers asking for a quote, and one of my work with the social media. I chose this picture with the owner, and I did a lot of changes with Photoshop. And this is a video that I did for the social media with some renders. And finally, the conclusions. First, I was able to apply everything I learned during college to my duties within the internship. Second, I got to experience how an interior design company operates. Third, I strengthened all my knowledge and learned a bit more about local suppliers. And four, I worked on projects with a limited budget, giving me an idea of what I will always encounter in the market. Thank you.